Welcome to PSM, Perfect Solution for Maths. Today's topic, Arithmetic Progression, exercise 5.3 for the NCERT and exercise 1.3 for the KSEEB. Topic, sum of the first n terms of an AP. In that question 3, in an AP, 4 questions are given. That is, first one, given A is equals to 5, D is equals to 3, AN is equals to 50, find N and SN. Second one, given A is equals to 7, A13 is 35, find D and S13. Given the third question, A12 is equals to 37, D is equals to 3, find A and S12. And most important question of this 4 is the fourth question, given A3 is equals to 15, S10 is equals to 125, find D and A10. The fourth question is very important. We have to concentrate more. Let us solve one by one. Coming to the arithmetic progression, the topic sum of the first n terms of an AP. In that the third question, in an AP. First one, given A is equals to 5, D is equals to 3, AN is equals to 50, find N and Sn. This type of question is similar to the second main question, because here they have given the first term, that is A value, and next they have given D value also and AN value also, but they have told you to find the N and Sn. Similar fashion we have to do. We have to look at the question first. In that they have given the first term D and AN, means that AN term they have given, so we have to find the N value. Remember always, when AN is given, D is given and A is given, which is not given according to the formula, that is not given is N. So we have to find the N first. So how to find? For that purpose we have to write it down, that is AN formula. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. This is a formula is necessary to do because we want to find the N value. So what is the AN value? They have mentioned over here 50. So write down that 50 as it is. What is the A value? A value they have given as 5. Write down that 5. Then N value we don't know. Write down N minus 1 as it is. The D value is over here is 3. So next is nothing. We have to shift the thing. So this 5 have to shift on this side. So what will happen if I shift that 5 on the left hand side? So it will become minus 5. That is equals to remaining is N minus 1 and into 3. So 50 minus 5, it is nothing but the 45. That is equals to N minus 1 as it is into 3 as it is. Now what we have to shift? Most importantly, now the multiplication you have in between N minus 1 and 3. The 3 you have to shift. When you shift that 3 on the other side, it will divide because the multiplication you have. So it will divide by 3. That is equals to N minus 1. 3 1s are 3 15s are. 3 15s are 45. So here we got that 15 is equals to N minus 1. So now lastly what we have to shift? The last thing we have to shift is this minus 1 on the other side. So we have to keep the unknown thing. That unknown thing is nothing but the N. 15 I have to write as it is. Minus 1 when you will shift it will become plus 1. 15 plus 1 is nothing but 16. That is our N value. Now if we found the N value, so it is easy to find the Sn, because to find the Sn I will write down the formula. Sn is nothing but what? N by 2. Next, which formula you are going to apply? Here once again you have to check that what they have given, whether you are going for Sn is equals to N by 2 into 2a plus N minus 1 into D, or whether you are going for Sn is equals to N by 2 into A plus An. So which formula you are going to apply? So if you will apply the first formula, you will get the answer, because here they have given N value we found, A value we know, and D value also we know. And coming to the second formula, easy formula, N value we know, A value the first term we know, and we also know the last term. So we can go for this formula also. I will move on to the S and the second formula. This formula I will move because everything is known, that is A value is 5, D value is 3, AN value is 50, and N value we need, that is 16. D value is not necessarily needed for this formula. So that we have to substitute and then we have to find the answer. Now what is the n value? N value is we already found 16, so in place of n I have to write down 16, so s16 we have to find. So n value 16 by 2 into the first term is 5 and the last term they have given as 50. Write down as it is. So 2 ones are 2 8s are 16. So here it is left is 8 into 5 plus 50 is 55. So now we have to multiply this 8 with the 55. So 8 5 is a 40. So I will keep that 4 here. 8 5 is a 40. Again carry 4 we have 44. So our final answer is 440 is S16. So our final answer, what they have told you to find, they have told you to find the n value and also they have told you to find n value, that is S16 value. So both of them we have found. So like this we have to solve the first problem. Coming to the second question, third and second question, they have given that a is equals to 7, a 13 is equals to 35. The thing is given over here is the two things, that is a, the first term is given. Also they have given over here is a 13. Then you have to find the d value and s13 separately. Here like this way question when it will come. Here we can see they have not mentioned over here n value and they have not mentioned over here any other value, because we have to find that d value also they have not mentioned, that we have to find. So how to solve like this way problem? Actually they have mentioned the n value, it is visible for us, but they have not given the directly. They have given the n value, means a n they have given. A n is nothing over here is 13, that a13 is a n value, so n value is 13, because again they have told you to find s13 only. They have not mentioned over here s10 you have to find or s20 you have to find. So n value is clearly visible, 13 is the n value. So apply that formula and we have to find the d value and s13 also. First here we have to solve d value, or we can solve the s13 also directly, because both of them we can solve separately, not like the first question. If you don't know the n value we can't find the sn value, but here we can find s13 first and then we can find the d value, or d value first then we can find the s13. So first one, simple one, like this way problem when it will come, we have to go for an value only. An is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here we can find the d value easily. How we can find the d value easily? Because here we know an value, that an value we know, that is a13 value, that is 35 we know. A value is the first term, that we know. And also we know the n value. N value is nothing but what? This 13. So everything we know already. So substitute and find the answer, that is d value we can find. A13 I will write down. A13 because n value is 13. A value is 7. N value we have taken as what? 13 minus 1. D value we don't know, that only we have to find. A13 value is nothing but 35 is equals to 7 plus 13 minus 1 is 12 into d. So 12d we can write down directly. So next what we have to do? This 7 we have to shift, because we have to keep the unknown thing on one side. So 35, the 7 when we will shift, it will minus, because here we have plus and here also we have plus. So when we shift this 7 plus 7 on that side, it will minus only, it will not divide or it will not multiply. Remember that, because here we have one symbol, that is addition. If you have subtraction also, if you shift this, it will be minus only. So minus 7, that is equals to 12d. Next step is very important. 35 minus 7 is 28. So this is easy one. Then 12d. Now it is a very important step. Here 12d we have. So we have to keep only d. This 12. Only this 12 we have to shift. So when we shift the 12 on the other side, it will what? It will divide, because into we have, so it will divide. So here d value is not the total form, that's a whole number we don't have. It is a type of a fraction. You can see, you can, if you want to simplify this, okay, you can go for the 2 ones or 4 ones left to you. The 4 ones both the tables you will have. So 4 3s are 12, 4 7s are. So here you can see 7 by 3 is the d value. Again further simplification is not possible, because 7 by 3 both are called as a co-prime number, because 7 and 3 cannot be divided by a same number. So it is 7 by 3 is we got over here, that is D value. Now we have to find the next part. This is the final answer, the D value we found the final answer. So this D is finished. Now we have to go for what? S13, remember this. How to find that S13? S13 is simple. Again, we have to go for the formula. I will write down that formula here. Again, Sn is equal to which formula you are going to apply. Whether you are going for n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or the simple one n by 2 into a plus an. Because they have told you to find S13. Remember S13. And what is that? If you want to find the S13, what is the last term it will be? That is the n value will be what? 13 only. So we need the last term. The last term will not be nothing but a13 is the last term. That a13 value we know, that is 35. So this is our last term. So this is our an. This we can take as an. So here if they have given, if for example the question is little bit, they may given the different one. For example, if they have given 8 value is equals to um, 10, okay, and they have told you to find S14 or S15, anything S14 they have told you to find, that time we can't consider this A12 as an. Why we can't consider this A12 as an? Because they have told you to find not S12. Remember, they have not told you to find not S12, they have told you to find S14. If the question is like this way, then we can't consider this A12 as what? An. Here S, in this question they have asked to find S13 and they have already given A13. Remember, n value must be same, then only we can substitute this formula. Or if you are getting confused, so don't want to make it anything, you can go for Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This formula also possible, you can go, but most of the cases we will not go for this type of formula, because here you can see the d value is not the integer, it is some type of a fraction. We have 7 by 3 we have, and you will substitute that d value 7 by 3, lots of confusion in the calculation. For that purpose we will make it simple always. So what we will do, we will go for this because they have an A13 and also we know that S13 value. I think this is a clarification is enough for you to understand. So A value is 7, or we know, so substitute in this. So S13 they have told you to find. S13 is equals to 13 by 2, n by 2 means 13 by 2. The first term over here is 7 and the last term, that is an, is nothing but A13. I will write A13, afterwards I will substitute the formula, that value 13 by 2 into 7 plus A13 value is nothing but 35. So now we will calculate into, I will put directly because we can add this, for 35 plus 7 is nothing but the 42. So now you can see this is a even number, this is a even number, so we can cancel it. So 2 ones are 2 ones are 2 21s are is 42. Okay, so now the next step is this 13, we have to multiply with the 21. So I think you know 13 ones are, so 13 into 1 how much? 13. So I will carry 1. 13 twos are 26 plus 1 27. So this is our final answer, that is nothing but 273. Remember this, the calculation when we have, what we will do, 13 into 21. So you will make it similar that thing what you have learnt in from the primary school and mid primary. So what you have done this 1 if you have multiply with the 13 first, then 2 with the 13, it is possible, very good. But you are now, you are in 10th, so if you have like this way of problems, don't go like that way, make it simple. This 13 ones are or 21 ones are, you can multiply directly with this 3 and 21 directly with this 1 and you will get the same answer. So this is our final answer. The third main second question answer is 273 and D value is 7 by 3. Coming to the third question, that is A12 they have given and also they have given D value and they have told you to find the first term and the S12. Like this way problem, again it is a clear, it is first we have to see that they have given the A12 and they have told you to find S12. Remember, this is most important. Sometime you will not check this. The A12 they have given and they have told you to find S12. This is the first thing you have to do. Means this A12 can be considered as AN. Remember, this we can consider as AN and this one we can consider SN. Means both of them having this is the last term, this is the sum of that much of term. So next one they have given is D value is 3. So A value how to find. So whenever like this way question and it will come directly, if they have asked to find the S12 13 only one term, then it is okay, but here is one thing is missing, that is A value is missing, so we can't go directly for the SN formula. So we have to go for AN formula first, then we have to find the A, then we have to find the S12. So we will move on to the formula. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN value is nothing but A12 they have given. A12 is equals to A value is not given. N value, or we can see over here the N value. What is the N value? So in place of AN I have written A12. Means what is the N value? N value is nothing but 12 it is. Okay. So we can write on 12 minus 1. D value. What is the D value? They are already given, that is 3. See here N value I found by this one, that is what they have given A12. So 12 is the N value. So A12 value is 37. That is equals to A value don't know. 12 minus 1 is 11 into 3. So 37 I will write on as it is. A also I will write on as it is. Plus 11 3 is 33. Now we have to shift the known thing to the other side and unknown thing we have to keep to one side. So this 33 I will shift, that is the known thing. So when you shift this 33, we have plus over here, so it will become minus. That is equals to A. 37 minus 33 is nothing but how much? 4. So A value we found as 4. So A value is nothing but we got 4. So now we can go for what? Sn. So Sn how to find? The same method. Sn is equals to which formula you are going to apply, whether you are going for Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or the simple one. Here again we can have to see A12 S12, both are same number n, that is 12, so we can go for the n by 2 into a plus an. This formula is enough to find S. How much they have told you to find? 12. So n value is 12 divided by 2 into a value we found 4. What is that? N value 12. We can write down directly here value as A12 they have given 37, so directly we can write down here 37, but I will make it one more step because some of the student will get confused why I have written directly an value as 37. So I have written A12. 2 1s are 2 6 6 will be written here into, okay, that is bracket we can put 4 plus 8 12. Now how much? 37. So 6 into 4 plus 37 is nothing but 41. So 6 into 41 directly multiply 6 1s are 6, 6 4s are 24. So S12 value is nothing but 246. This is our final answer. A value we found as 4 and S12 value, that is Sn value, we found as 246. Coming to the third and fourth question, that is given thing over here is they have given A3, that is 15, and S10 is 125. To find they have given the D value and A10. Now, like this way question I am talking about. Here it is clear. We can't go now that Sn is equals to n by 2. We can't go for this formula. Sn is equals to n by 2 into, that is a plus an. Why we can't go for this formula? Now here it is clear. They have given here A3. And here they have given S10. So n value you can compare. Here we have the n value is 3. Here we have the n value is 10. And they have given to find here A10. That is n value is again 10. So we can't directly go with this formula. Understand the concept. We can't go that directly. But at the end we can do this because why I have told like this way? We can go lastly because here we have S10 as 125 and here we have A10. So here the n values are same. But what about the given thing? A3 and S10, both the n values are not similar. So this type of question we can't go directly for this formula at the first. But lastly, while finding a10, we can go for this formula. So first we have to find over here d value, very important. But one more thing I want to talk about here. They have told you to find the d value. Yes, that is okay. But where is the a value? Because the first term if we don't know, we can't find anything. Yes, so we don't know the a value also, means that we not only we have to find the d value, we have to find the a value also. So much of trick they have used in this. We have to check that clearly when the question is given. First our concentration is on the question, what they have given, a3 s10. They have told you to find d value and a10, but we have to find one more over here, that is a value also. So how to find? So now we will solve one by one. For this type of solving the problem, we have to again move on to the 5.2 exercise. In that we have used how to find a and d value. The same procedure here also we have to follow. So let us solve. That is first one. They have given a3. Yes, we will write down that a3 first. a3 is equals to 15. Next thing they have given s10. That also we will write down s10 is equals to 125. These are the two things we need. So what is a3? So an formula we know, that is an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here they have given a3. So it is nothing but a plus 3 minus 1 into d. So a3 can be directly be written as a plus 3 minus 1 is 2d. So this is the thing we have learnt in 5.2. So a3 can be written as a plus 1 minus to this 3, and that will be 2d. So here I will substitute below this a3, a plus 2d is equals to 15. So here we got that not only the one unknown thing, we have here two unknown thing, that is one is a and one more is what over here, 2d. So this we have to take as what? Equation 1. What we have done previously in 5.2. So which is two unknown thing, if we have that, we have to keep it as it is and we have to take it as equation 1. Now we have to move on to this S10. So S10 can be written as, I will write down here. S10 can be written as Sn is equals to n by 2 into, now you can see I will go with the 2a plus n minus 1 into d formula. Why it is so? I have to take this formula only, not n by 2 into a plus an. Why have not taken that? I have explained just now. So we here we have a3, that n value is 3, here s10 is 10. So 10 is the n value, so we can't go with the same, that is n by 2 into a plus an. Just now I explained. So Sn, what is the n value over here? S10 they have given. See, check this. S10 they have given. So here I have to write S10, not S3. Here they have given A3. That is already we have finished the calculation. So next is S10. That is equals to n value is 10 by 2 into 2a, because we don't know the a value. N value is 10 minus 1 into d. D value also unknown. So next step, 2 1s are, 2 5s are. So 5 will write down as it is. 2a we will write down as it is. But what is 10 minus 1? That is 9 into d. So this is the thing. The next what we have to do. So here remember here S10 value already they have given, that is 125. So 125 we will keep it as it is. But now we will shift this 5 on the other side. What will happen if we shift that 5 on the side? Here we have into. It will divide. That is equals to 2a plus 9d. So 5 1s are, 5 2s are 10. So 5 5s are 25. So 25 is equals to 2a plus 9d. So this can be rewritten as 2a plus 9d is equals to 25, and this is our second thing unknown, because a value we don't know, d value we don't know. So what we have to take this as equation number 2. So we found that 2a plus 9d is equal to 25. So this is our equation 2, this is our equation 1. So equation 1 and equation 2, if you will check it clearly, the here we have a value, here also we have a value, here we have 2d, here we have 9d is equals to 15 is equals to 25. This is the thing we found. The next step is very important. Just you have to glance, you have to check it clearly. Okay, so what is the next step? I'm talking about this step because here thing is one is this one and second one is over here this one. The previously in 5.2 what we are doing, we are minusing 2 minus 1, yes, equation 2 minus equation 1, we are subtracting 1 from the equation 2. But in this case it is not possible because here we have the a value is 1. Remember, a value we have 1a. Here how much a we have? That we have 2a. So it is not possible directly to minus. If you minus also, you see 2a plus 90 is equals to 25. A plus 2d is equals to 15. That we will calculate the subtraction if you will sign, if you will take the sign. Here you see 2a and a. 2a in that 1a, if you will minus, how much is left? Again 1a is left. Plus 7d we got, and lastly we got here 10. So here it is not possible because here we have a again and again we have d. So we have not cancelled anything. We have not cancelled a, we have not cancelled d. So if you will go like this way, again one more step we have to do several times. So what is the next step? What we have to do now? Then we can't do the equation 2 minus equation 1. Then what we can do? That I will explain now. The thing we have to do over here is we have to compare both the things. Here we have 2a, yes. Here we have 1a. We can make this as 2a. How we can make this as 2a? That we can do over here by multiplying this equation 1 by 2. So equation 1 into 2, we are multiplying this whole equation into 2. So the equation I will write down once again. 1a plus 2d is equals to 15. That we will multiply this 2 for both the sides, that is here also and on the 15 side also. What will happen now? So here thing is 2 we have to multiply with the 1a, that is equals to 2a. This 2 we have to multiply with this 2d. So again how much? 4d. This 2 I have to multiply with the 15. That is nothing but is equals to 2 15s are 30. So this is our equation 1 I can consider, or equation 3 we can consider. Now you can see in the equation 2 and the third equation, here we have 2a and here also we have 2a, means both the a's are same over here. That is here also the same coefficient with of 2a, here also the same term of 2a. So we can cancel now very easily. The thing we have to do over here is this much. Why have multiplied here 2? Why have not multiplied over 3? You may ask. Why have multiplied over here 2 means here in the second equation along with the a we have 2. If we have here instead of 2, if we have again here, for example, if you have 5a plus 90 is equal to 25. So what is the term I have to multiply for this a over this equation 1? What I have to multiply then? That time we have to multiply 5 because the equation 2 here 2a we have, instead of 2a if we have 5a, that time we have to multiply over here what? 5. If we have here 15, here we have to multiply 15. Equation 2 what we have? The same thing we have to multiply for equation 1. Why we have to multiply? To make it clear, this first term of this equation 2 and this equation first term must be the same, that is 2a. Here also we have must have 2a only. Understood? So the next step will be similar to the 5.2 exercise what we have done. Now you don't have any difficulty. So what we have to do? That is equation 2, equation 3, because now we got that equation 3, not equation 1 we have to do over here. Equation 3, because equation 3 what we have multiplied, that time we got 2a. So that is will be how to subtract. Now the continuation part. Now what is the equation 2? Equation 2 is over here is 2a. See here, just you have to go through this. 2a plus 90 is equals to 25. And equation 3 you can see over here, that is 2a. Don't write equation 1. Okay, 4d is equals to 30. So now we have to write down the subtraction symbol because everywhere we have positive over here. Yes, plus we have to change the sign as minus, plus we have to write down as minus. Here we have plus, so it have to write down as minus. Now it will be cancelled. So 2a minus 2a get cancelled. In 90 you are subtracting 4d. In 9 if you are subtracting 4, you are going to get the 5. And nextly we have over here 25. We are subtracting minus 30. That's 30 you are subtracting, not plus 30, minus 30 you are doing. So what is the biggest number? That's 30 is the greatest number in having the negative symbol, so negative. In 30 you are have to subtract 25, so you are going to get the 5. So d you have to keep it as it is, minus 5 you have to keep it as it is. This 5 you have to shift on the other side, it is into in between, so it will divide. So d value will become 5 ones are 5 ones are, so d value is minus 1. So we found the d value as minus 1. Remember this, we found the first thing what we need, that is d value as minus 1. But I have already told the d value, if you know, that is not enough, because we have to find the a value also. So this d value you have to substitute in any one of the equation 2, equation 3, or equation 1 also you can substitute. So I will substitute in equation 2 3. Okay, I will substitute in equation 2. Here only we have equation 2, I will substitute. That is nothing but 2a plus 9d is equals to 25. So 2a I have to keep it as it is because we don't know the a value. 9 as it is, the d value is nothing but minus 1 into is equals to 25. 2a I have to keep it as it is, plus into minus is minus, 9 ones are 9, that is equals to 25. The 2a I have to keep it as it is. Now minus 9 if I want to shift, so what will happen, that will become plus 9. 25 plus 9 is 34, that is equals to 2a. So the further calculation, the a I have to keep it on the one same side, so here I will write down a is equals to 34 will remain as it is. 2 when I shift, it will divide, because in between you have 2 into a, so divide. So a value will become, so I will write once again 34 by 2. So 2 ones are 2 17s are, so a value we found as 17. So we know that a value, we know the d value is minus 1. Now we have to find what they have told you to find. What they have told you to find? They have told you to find the A10. So we can find the A10 now very easily, because we know the A value and also we know the D value. So how to find A10? So A10 is nothing but, we can write down directly, A10 is nothing but A plus 9D. If you don't know this, go for AN formula. AN is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. So A10, that is nothing but A plus 10 minus 1 into D, that is equals to A plus 10 minus 1 is 9D. So A10 is nothing but A plus 9D, or directly you can write down A10 is equals to A plus 9D. So A10 we will write down as it is, because we don't know. A value we know. What is the A value? A value is nothing but 17. What is the D value? D value is nothing but minus 1. So I will write in a bracket. So 17 plus into minus is minus, 9 ones are 9. What is 17 minus 9? 17 minus 9 is nothing but the 8. So here A10 value is nothing but 8. We found the A10 value. So they have told you to find the D value that we found, and they have told you to find the A10 value that we found. So this is little bit lengthy, and to understand this fourth one question, just you have to go through it 2-3 times. You have to solve. If you find that how to solve this, it will be easy. And this type of question you may have for your exam also, because it is very important part in the AN. AN and SN, they will combine together and they will ask you to find something else. So this type of question is very important. Learn it. Those are not understood, once again you can watch it in the video and you write down 2-3 times without looking on the video. Once you solve, and you will come to know how to solve this. Coming to the next, that is a question for your work at home. Here you have to solve the exercise 5.3, third main, fourth question. Once again, what I have solved in the video, that you have to solve once again. But here the condition is, without seeing you have to solve that. Practice it several times, because most important for your examination point of view. For that purpose, please solve that 5.3 exercise, that is third main, the fourth question. So this much is for your today's video, that is we have solved the exercise 5.3, the third main in that first, second, third, fourth question. Thank you for watching my channel, that is PSM. perfect solution for maths. Please support my channel. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Till then, take care.